Alright, so I'm down here in Byesville, and every season I make a video, a quick update video on the current status of the Byesville Scenic Railway. As you can see here on this beautiful summer day in June, the rails here are starting to become rusty, and the sound of a train horn has not been heard since 2012. I originally thought that the train last ran in 2013 with a new owner, but I guess I was wrong. Since 2013, Zemba Brothers has bought the Byesville Scenic Railway track, and they are currently not allowing any train movement on their track. So until they get a new buyer or someone who can actually run the railroad and meet up with these agreements, I guess there won't be any train horns blowing for quite a while. A couple months ago, I called up Dave Adair to take a tour of the new coal miner museum located in front of me. If you can see the sign, it says museum. And then this is their coal mining monument that they put in September 2012. This is their source of motive power. I believe it's a 44-tonner or a 65-tonner locomotive, number 386. From Dave Adair's knowledge, as I know, the battery has not been replaced, so the batteries are worn out. So I have no idea when this train will get fired up again, but there's the company store. So that's the locomotive. This is where the engineer sits. As you can tell, most of the brake handles have been taken out. There's still a list of operating duties that were recorded back in 2011 prior to the railroad's suspension of operations. We'll go around to the other side, and then here's where the firemen and brakemen sit. Usually it's 2 people per cab, but sometimes they can always get a third crew member if needed. So nothing's happening at this moment, so I'm going to take you over to the passenger coach. This is the Byesville coach. As you can see, it's been weathering a little bit because of Mother Nature's path. This is from on board the train in the vestibule area right here. This is what it would be like if you were riding the train and you're looking down the track behind you, watching the beautiful scenery pass by as you glide through the countryside or the city. And then you'd be looking down this way to watch the engine and see the fireman and engineer do their duties on board. Right in here is the seats where the passengers sit. There's also on top a couple of luggage racks so you can stack your luggage. So let's go down here and look at the other car. So that was the Byesville coach. This one they called the Derwent coach. Now, as you can see on the top where the ceiling's at, it is torn up and it needs some refurbishment. So if Byesville ever wants to do train rides again, they're going to have to do something about the ceiling and the walls. We can't have it peeling down like that any longer. Here's another view from on board the train. This would be like the middle part of the train. The Scenic Railway only has 2 cars, so they only need 1 engine. If you look at some past Byesville Scenic Railway videos, you'll probably notice that there are some dating from 2008 or 2011 with their SW1 they used to own. It's now up at the Age of Steam Roundhouse. But now I'll go down and I'll show you the rest of the other equipment they have. This is the Ohio Central work car. It was a transfer caboose at one time. It was used as their maintenance of way car on the Byesville Scenic Railway. You can tell it still says Ohio Central Railroad. Ohio Central has since been modified into the new Genesee, Wyoming since 2008. But this is like their car they would use to do maintenance on their track. And this right here is their burro crane. This is what they'd use to put out new ballast. So I guess at this point, until they get a green signal to go, there probably won't be train rides for a while. I'll be updating next season or so, or whenever something pops up about any new changes to the Byesville Scenic Railway. And I might possibly do a video of the Coal Miner Museum tour if possible, and then maybe possibly tour inside the cars and then the company store. So I'll see you next time.